Greetings, motherfuckers, it's me, a True Blue Flare, back here with some more of this modded Minecraft world. I said in the last video, which I had recorded just yesterday, actually, I'm heavily considering increasing to 2 uploads a week instead of 1, so this is recorded just a day after the previous one. I have my volume up way too high. Give me 1 second. I turned it up when I was checking a recording, but I have it up way too high for recording. Okay, that is much, much better. So anyway, I said in the last video, which I actually had recorded yesterday, because I'm gonna try for 2 videos a week instead of 1 now, which is gonna be awesome, hopefully. But I said in that one that I would be working with Create in this one, so I'm gonna build an automatic Create-based tree farm. So that's gonna be cool. So my plan is, I'm gonna actually store some shit and then explain my plan real fast. But my plan is with Create, this is actually really cool. If you've never played Create, you can watch these little mini movies on how the things work. So a deployer can do anything that right-clicking can do. So it can recreate any, or not just right-clicking, but right or left-clicking. It can replicate any player interaction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have one deployer placing saplings. I'm not going to let this whole thing play out. And then a saw to cut down the trees. This isn't the scene I'm looking for. This is the scene I'm looking for. And then a saw to cut down the trees on a moving radial contraption. So basically, as like a quick demonstration, or not a demonstration, but as like an example over here, there's going to be like a pole here, and then it's going to extend out with a little arm a few blocks, and then it's going to spin around in circles, and the deployer and the saw are going to be on the end of the little pole. So it's going to be spinning around, and then there's going to be chests on it, so I can pick up the drops from the cut down trees, and it's going to deposit them into a chest. And that's a good enough spot to put it. I'm also going to put some torches here, because, yes. So yeah, that is what I'm going to be doing. And that is also why in the one scrapped recording I ended up doing that I mentioned the other day, I did a bunch of redstone mining, because redstone and nether quartz makes rose quartz, and that's essential for making advanced Create machines. And that's all my quartz used up in the form of rose quartz. I also have a little bit more here. And in its current state, it's actually unusable. I have to polish it. And to polish it, I need sandpaper, which you could probably figure it out is crafted with sand and paper. There we go. So all the rose quartz, it has been polished. I have 22 polished rose quartz. My cat just jumped up on the table. Give me a sec. I don't remember exactly how to make these. Okay, just that. The recipe has changed a couple times, so I shouldn't remember. And then the deployer is... Yes, okay. And then that is... Got it. I have a good amount of that still, so that's cool. So I'm gonna start working on getting the components set up. Alright, cool. So I've got together, at the very least, a vast majority of the materials that this is gonna need. So I'll get the rest of them together as I'm building it, as I actually need them. There's a couple that I forgot to mention. You'll see as I'm actually placing them. But yeah, the most important one that I forgot to mention is the mechanical bearing, which is what's gonna make the whole thing, the whole multi-block thing, spin around. So what I'm gonna do for this is I need 1 slab. So this is technically optional, but it's a thing that I like doing when I set these up, is having a slab in the ground by where the mechanical bearing goes. But anyway, small square, 9 blocks. So do this 2 blocks down. Bag. I'm gonna put away some of the stuff that I don't immediately need. And anyway, where's my wrench? There's my wrench. I don't need my sleeping bag on hand right now. Put it like that. 1 block of dirt to block the water flow. So that'll be sufficient. And then I take the bearing, put it like right there. I don't remember how to actually use these. Yeah, so once you have a block on it, you can right-click it, and it'll spin all attached blocks. And then there's a thing you can do to have more than one block attached to it. And I like to have a slab gap, just in case I ever need to turn off the mechanical bearing for any reason, so that I can still look at it, target it, click on it, you know, all that. And I also have glue so that I can attach multiple blocks together, which is how I do that. Then I believe it should be 3 up. It's been a while since I've set one of these up. Then however many blocks out you want. Larger ones, you can have multiple sapling rings. I'm going to go 4 out, because that's... no, that seems a little bit excessive. Because then I also need to have one of these. And that should be... that looks fine. That should be good. Like right there. And then the saw can be right here. And then I glue this together. I forgot. That's why I have this one. Where's my glue? There it is. And there we go. Nope, that's not. That's a weird quirk of glue. The way that it works is it can attach to radial chassis in a weird way. And it can attach to chassis blocks in weird ways, is what I mean to say. I'm used to using chassis blocks because I played in older versions of Create before. And you kind of need... and glue worked differently then, so it was cheaper to just use chassis. Because chassis will self-attach. But... oh god. Cat walked across keyboard, opened that. Alright, but anyways, so chassis will self-attach, but I still need to attach the deployer and the saw to it. And I've forgotten the chests and or barrels that this would need attached to it. So I have a bunch of cherry wood, so I can just do this. And then use this for slabs. Because barrels are marginally better. I'm gonna have a little bit more. Just so I can have a full, like multiple barrels. Barrels here. So it needs onboard storage to function. Hence barrels. Also, a bunch of this stone is going to have to be replaced with dirt for it to be able to plant the saplings on it. So I'm going to do that real quick. This is already almost set up. Oh, I almost forgot the portable storage interface. I don't remember how to craft that in modern versions of Create, so... Shoot, andesite casing. Okay. So, for a shoot, I just need to do this. And it should be over here. Andesite casing I have. That's not the right crafting recipe. Shoots. And then put one with an andesite casing to make... or 2 with andesite casing. In older versions, they crafted 2 at a time, if I recall correctly. But I do need the 2 of them. Because I do need to put a portable storage interface on this. Are you kidding me? I don't think I'll ever get used to how radial chassis were changed to function. Or not how, or how glue was changed to function. Because, like, it's way better than it was before, but, like, it's one of the things where I was used to it before, and I have to unlearn what I had before. If that makes any sense at all. I should also make, at least one more barrel. As the output storage. Though, realistically, it's gonna produce more than that could handle. And a filter. I keep forgetting things. Wool and 2 iron nuggets. I keep forgetting things that are important for this. I'm fairly certain I have some wool laying around somewhere around here. If I don't, that sucks. I mean, if I don't, I could just go shear a sheep or whatever. I'll be right back after doing that. Alright, got the filter. This isn't gonna make any sense to anybody who doesn't know Create. I'm not explaining things well at all. But I'm gonna set the filter to oak. Sucklings, apparently. And so now this is an allow list, ignore data, oak sapling. So basic. I could have just put the item in the slot. It's been a hot minute. Either way, I have a filter in there. So this... that I'm gonna set up the output. Then, I guess. Of that. Use a chute. And then drop it in a barrel. Eventually, I'm gonna have this be more sophisticated, but this is all it really needs for now. And realistically, this should be good. Like, this should be good. I should be able to load this up with saplings, and then just let it rip. Speaking of which, I will do so right now. And how many saplings do I have? So, saplings. I should be able to just chuck them in this barrel. Let it run. It's going the wrong way. Of course it is. That's actually a problem. This is a bit of a pain to reconfigure. I'm actually gonna have to uproot all of this to have it rotate the correct direction. And set this to... Do you mind? I don't know why it's not planting them. I know exactly why this isn't running. I am confused. That's not what I meant to do at all. Oh, it's just dumping all the saplings. So that should be an easy enough problem to fix then. So what I'm thinking happened is it probably dumped all the saplings, like, immediately. Because it started at the same, like, linked up with the, interface. So that probably was the issue. So it was effectively just right-clicking dirt randomly. I don't know why it was making sound, but it's weird, you know. Anyway, this should work now. Nope. I think I might have found what the issue is after a little bit of Googling. It could be because I have these chunks claimed. And I believe that would mean that it doesn't have permission to place blocks in my claimed chunks. That should get it to work. Because apparently other people had like a similar issue with different mods entirely, where they had like a claimed area. Yep, that was the issue. So yeah, they had a claimed area, and then the deployer wasn't marked as a resident of the claimed area, basically. And as such, wasn't allowed to place blocks in it. I'm just gonna re-glue that real fast. So there. Now this should be fine. It has a sapling glued onto it. You know what? It's fine. It'll work. Hopefully that shouldn't interfere with the saw doing anything. But anyway, to prove that it will work, I'm going to bone meal the fuck out of this tree. So that breaks it. And then it got saplings from the tree. And then it deposited the wood in here. Alright, cool. So that's cool. I got that set up successfully. And it only took me, let's see, 20 minutes. I was seriously expecting this to be a much larger project. That would take like a full video to do. But anyway, it also looks to be fully within the claimed chunks. Yeah, by a decent margin as well. So this is always going to be loaded. Anytime I'm doing anything, this will be producing wood. And also saplings, sticks, apples, etc. And you know, yeah, that's cool. Got it set up. But anyway, one issue with that is that mob griefing will happen even in claimed chunks now. So yeah. But whatever, it's worth not having to worry about farming or going out to gather wood ever again. Alright, there. I've been recording for like almost an hour, so I really should wrap this up as quickly as I can. So, that being said, I should probably set up the thing in the next video, but I have gotten a plan in mind. I have prepared a bit for it. I have materials and stuff, so I'll be able to do that in the next video. So, the reason I'm doing this is because I try to limit how long a recording can be so that the end video doesn't end up being super long, because I have a really bad habit of making videos like an hour to an hour and a half long if I don't restrict myself in terms of this. and that's why I am doing that. Because it's been almost an hour that I've been recording for, and that's about when I generally stop. So I'm sorry that I wasn't able to get the sweet roll farm, the sweet roll machine up and running, but I will work on that in the next video. And in the next video, if I have time after that, I will set up stuff for Ars Nouveau and start making spells and stuff, like magic and shit. So, that's all that out of the way. Leave a like if you ended up liking the video. Leave a comment if you like my content, or leave a comment if you like. Subscribe if you like my content in general. Comment if you have anything you want to say. If you know anybody else who might like this, then please share this video with them. I would really appreciate it. I have less than 100 subs, and any help I could get would be vastly appreciated. And so, with all that out of the way, I'm gonna end this video here. I'm gonna get a screenshot of this running, so that for the thumbnail, and then that's gonna be the end of the video. And that looks about good. Wrong button. So with all that out of the way, bye.